Good morning and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2011 model Mitsubishi Triton GLX-R ute today. We'll start off at the front of the car. Obviously a nudge bar has been added and it is a genuine nudge bar. So obviously the original owner added that as an accessory. Being the GLX-R, we've got our driving lights in our front bumper as well. And having a good look at the bonnet and the front of the car actually presents really well for a 2011 model. Not really any obvious marks or touch-ups to see. As we start coming down the driver's side, once again, presentation really good. Factory alloy wheels with near new tyres on the car. We've got our distinctive chrome badging on our driver's door, chrome outer mirrors and door handles. Also does have the side steps, factory side steps as well, and has had a slight tint added to the rear windows also. As we scan down along the driver's side of the car, once again, fairly hard to detect any markings on the car. Our alloy wheels are unmarked. There's no scratches or scuff marks on those either. So they're really good in its presentation. As we move around to the rear of the car, does have a colour-coded hard lid. A couple of minor little marks on the hard lid, once again consistent with its age. A very minor scratch on our tailgate there. All of our distinctive chrome badging on our tailgate as well. Got our high mount stop light in the middle of the tailgate also, and the rear step. Has not towed this car, so that can be a plus, that you know it hasn't been doing any heavy haulage. As we move around to the passenger side of the car now, once again, presentation really consistent. Minor little scratch just there on the rear panel. But as we move down, having a look at the doors, once again a really minor mark. It'll probably polish off that mark on that door. No scratches on our rear alloy wheel, and a little bit of minor scuffing just on our left-hand front wheel. Only other thing I can really pick on the entire car, there is a minor little stone chip just at the top of our windscreen there, which we will need to just get touched up. But if I'm being that fussy trying to find any, marks, and they're only cosmetic things around the exterior, really impressive the way this car presents. So coming around to the front of the car now, we'll have a little bit of a chat about the performance of this car. Powered by a 2.5 litre direct injection turbo diesel motor. It's going to deliver 131 kilowatts of power, 400 newton meters of torque, but at the same time deliver really good economy. We're going to get combined economy of 8.3 litres per 100 k's, based on the fact it's got a 75 litre fuel tank, going to get in excess of 900 kilometres to a tank of fuel. We mentioned earlier, got the lockdown colour-coded hard lid. We've got the sports bars on the back as well. Simple matter of just releasing our lock up, she comes out of the way. Also fitted with a factory tub liner, and as you can see from the tub liner itself, hasn't really done any hard work. This car presents really well. There's really not even a mark on that tub liner, so once again really consistent with its high quality presentation. So here we are inside the Triton now. Fair bit to talk about too, actually. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches, and then directly up in front of that, our controls for our power mirrors, traction control button to the left-hand side, or stability control, whichever one you want to call it. And directly up above that, just on the top right-hand corner of our windscreen, are our Bluetooth controls there. Just use that to pair up your phone and for answering and hanging up calls. Moving to our steering wheel now, it is leather wrapped and also adjustable in height, so we can set ourselves up where we can clearly see the dashboard, lock it into position, and we're set to go. Cruise control buttons on our right hand side of our steering wheel, and then our audio controls on our left hand side. Moving into the centre section now, a little multi-function screen up the top which basically reads all our information about the performance of the car. Does give us exterior temperature, time of day and everything as well. Moving below that, we've got our heating and cooling controls here. Obviously we've got the heater running fairly flat out today, just so that we can keep warm because it's fairly cold. Below that we've got our AM/FM stereo with CD player here. We can release this little button and hide that section away if we need to. Just an anti-theft feature. a little coin tray below that, and we've got a 12 volt outlet on our right hand side, and then this button is for our power mirror in the rear of the second row seats. Being the GLX-R, you do have that feature as standard. It is 5-speed manual, so much sought after too in the manual. 4x4 of course as well, being the GLX-R. Our handbrake to our right hand side, and then of course cup holders there, and a good little storage compartment there with auxiliary plug-ins inside as well. Now, whoever owned this car originally did opt to go with leather seating throughout, so really high quality leather. So that's the front and second row seats all have the leather. Does also have 6 airbags, this car, front, side and curtain airbags, therefore gives it a 4-star ANCAP safety rating. And the only other thing we'll touch on as well, only travelled 69,000 kilometres this car, so really good Ks for its age. I think we'll still pick up a little bit of new car warranty as well with this car. Just having a look at it, no, it's just come out of new car warranty. So very important to bear in mind that it does qualify for another 5-year extension. And just having a look at the service books are fantastic. Every single service from new, and then a current intermediate service just carried out by ourselves as well. So in summary, I'm really impressed. A really nice example of a 2011 GLX-R Mitsubishi Triton. Nudge bar added, full leather interior, colour-coded hard lid, really good service history, great Ks for its age. Does qualify for an additional 5 years protection plan as well. So ask us about that when you do call in. Ring us on 99070 555 so that we can assist you further.